Hey guys, I'm Daisho, and I am here bringing you a gameplay commentary called Call of Duty Black Ops. And this time, unlike my previous, I think, 5 videos, I'm actually going to talk about the gameplay a little bit. But first, I wanted to say to watch the video in 720p. I actually remembered to say that at the beginning of the video this time. And that I think I actually got the render settings, or the Sony Vegas settings, better this time, and I don't think it looks as stretched. If I'm just making that up, then please ignore me and continue to flame my video quality. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, I'm using Lightweight Pro, Steady Aim Pro, and Marathon this game. And I'm using the silenced MPL, which is, as I've said in previous videos, one of my favorite SMGs in the game. But to start off, you should take a look at the route that I took to start off, and you should definitely think of using that one, because it's usually there's going to be somebody there, and I was smart in that I was already aiming down my sights by the time I got there. And it's really, you're really going to always find somebody there, so just be careful for that. So basically, the kill streak setup that I'm using is counter spy plane, napalm, and attack helicopter. This was at the point where I thought spy plane was useless, so I was just like, meh, may as well run counter spy plane. And napalm and attack helicopter are just two good kill streaks in this game that I don't think are really that hard to get always. I managed to get my attack helicopter, should have been 4 times, but 3 times, and the last one was the final kill cam, so I didn't get to use it. I didn't get to call it in. But anyway, I basically am working around this spawn. There's a common spawn in the back left corner. I'll definitely point it out later. Point it out again later on in the game. And so in that situation, I knew there was somebody camping up there, but I usually run hacker, so I don't actually worry that much about claymores, but it was that situation where I had to. So I don't know if there's a bunch of people in this game running last stand, but there's at least that one guy, and whenever you see somebody in last stand, make sure to take a note of his name, just mentally, because at least the way I work, once I see his name once, I'll know to keep shooting afterwards. And I don't actually do it in this game, but it's pretty good advice in general, I'd say. So right now, I'm thinking that they're spawning either towards the left or in the back corner, and the spy plane definitely gives me a better idea of exactly where they're spawning. But basically, I'm just working around this building, and that's where I have my most success on this map, when I'm in this building. I do sometimes have some success in the other part of the building, but that time I didn't know exactly where that guy was. I just ran around the corner hip firing, and with steady aim, it really enabled me to get some, get on target quickly, because the auto aim feature helped me out a lot there. All I did was basically just move my reticule around that area in that building, and I was able to get the kill. So what you'll see me do a lot in this game is put way too many extra bullets, and it's actually really going to hurt me coming back later on in this game. So sometimes you can just pick up a gun, but sometimes you have trouble like this, and it took me, I think, 4 tries. So if at any point somebody had popped around the corner, I would have been dead. And so, what I'm basically trying to say is, you don't always want to just keep spraying to make sure they're dead. Even though I was using a silencer, it's still not such a great idea, because then you're wasting those bullets. And I'll talk about it again later, because it really makes a difference later. But basically, as you saw when I was going up those stairs before, I had gotten 20 kills, and I was like, oh my god, I got 20 kills, and my team only has 35. This is going to be like the best game ever. And it turned out to still be a pretty good game, but I guess I barely slowed it down. But I had a pretty good game, and this was probably, I'd say, one of my best TDMs ever. But now you hear the announcer yell, enemy RCXD spotted, and I saw that guy's little car just drive away, and I got the kill on him. But unfortunately, I did not expect them to be spawning in the corner, which is straight ahead, and somebody spawned there and killed me. So it was just a fail on my part, because I didn't recognize that they were spawning in the new spot. So right here I put down a pretty bad claymore, but I was basically hoping that they would spawn back there, and I would be able to just get a free kill out of it. I'm not really using my claymores in a normal sense, because I don't really think that I'm not really going to camp in this game, so it's not really such a big deal. But here is another situation where I just spray all my bullets, even though there was very small chance that I was actually going to get the kill. But for some reason, these guys don't expect me to come up after they just got shot by me, so I'm able to take out 2 of them pretty quickly. And as you can see, I'm on a 4 kill streak, and I only have 23 bullets left in my gun. and I'm gonna have to deal with whatever is given to me. And this idiot pops around the corner. For some reason, he's using the Uzi silenced, and yeah, or it has multiple attachments. Maybe it's rapid fire, I'm gonna say. But either way, it's definitely not something that I want to use, considering that, at least in my opinion, the Uzi is by far the worst weapon in the game. But even with the Uzi, I'm on a 6 kill streak right now. I kind of get tagged by that guy and my teammate takes him out, so I appreciate that. But right now, you see my face is all bloody and I'm aiming down my sights, which is definitely the right thing to do. But when you are definitely at low health, critical health, and you know that there's somebody around the corner waiting for you, it's really not a good idea to rush around. So I was in that mode where I was just like, I'm invincible, I can take anyone, I'm going to get this and I'm going to get my helicopter. But I don't end up doing that. So you see, I think the napalms either get me 4 or 5 kills in this game. 3 napalms, or then there's another one later, I don't even know what that one does. So, I mean, it's just extra kills for you, and it's kind of useful. But there, I kind of saw 2 people, and shot the wrong guy first. If I should have shot the guy who was looking at me first, and then killed the guy who was running away from me. But I got lucky that he was probably an inexperienced player, and he hasn't really developed his shot yet. But this guy, he kind of just runs around the corner, and I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he thought somebody was camping on the other side of the building, but usually the side that I was on is the appropriate side to look at, unless you know that there's somebody on the other side. But anyway, I see somebody on my radar, and I pretty much run around the entire map chasing them. And while I knew I was going to catch him eventually, which I don't remember if I do, I think I do, because I had Marathon Lightweight, it's really not a good idea to run around the entire map. I mean, I'm definitely being cautious, and I'm making sure that nobody's going to shoot me in the back. But yeah, here I see this guy. So I didn't get the guy who I wanted, but I found someone else, because I was being pretty cautious. And I see that there's only 3 kills left in the game, so I'm just going to be like, meh, I'm trying to get some kills with my napalm. I don't think I get anyone with this one, but I didn't really have time to wait for a spy plane, plus a couple of them were using Ghost. But either way, this game is kind of almost over, and if you enjoyed this kind of like semi-tip and color commentary, like play-by-play kind of thing, then leave me a comment and let me know that you liked it, because I'll be glad to keep doing these kind of things. But anyway, the final score is 39-5 with the MPL, and I hope you all have a nice day. Bye.